I'm 23 years old. When we were in the plenary on Monday, we were listening to Yeb Sano's speech. We gave him a standing ovation because it was very heartbreaking. The whole room was very moved. Many negotiators were crying. So we just felt the need to express basic solidarity at this time. So we clapped and we escorted him to the exit. We actually warned the chief of security that we were going to do this. And when we met him at the entrance, it was very emotional. He hugged us, he greeted us, he thanked us for the solidarity. And we decided to get our banners out that we were preparing for the action, a sanctioned action taking place the next day. And the banner was reading 2012, 1,000 dead, 2013, 10,000 plus dead, how many more? Just that, and the names of the places that had been hit by the typhoon, and the security just ripped the banners from our hands. They escorted us to the exit immediately, and we were debadged within 10 minutes.
So, are you allowed back into the summit?
No, we've heard the next day the chief of security had told us that we could come back in. However, we were notified that Christiana Figueres had made the personal decision to ban us from the UN climate talks. We heard that we had been banned for 5 years. We heard about a lifetime ban as well. Yesterday, thankfully, she sent us a letter to tell us that we could come back in next year, but we are still banned this week for having expressed solidarity.
How do you feel about that?
I feel very depressed. I'm 23 years old. I'm fighting for climate justice. And I see corporate logos absolutely everywhere here in the COP. The ArcelorMittal logo is stamped across the plenary hall.
And that is?
ArcelorMittal is a huge steel and mining company that is one of the dirtiest corporations in the world. They have their logos stamped on the plenary hall. They are most welcome, and a young person fighting for the climate is not. And I just don't understand what the Secretariat's message is here, because for me, the UNFCCC is a democratic space. I don't understand why civil society isn't welcome here and corporations are, and I think it's a very wrong message to be sending right now.
What does this mean? Where do you head now?
Right now, I'm staying here in Warsaw. I'm helping young people organize outside of the talks so that we can make our voices heard even though we're not inside. And maybe I'll be back next year. I'm not sure.
Why does climate matter to you?
For me, climate is the biggest issue, the biggest challenge that humanity has ever faced. And we're at a tipping point, the crossroads. The time is now. We cannot delay this any further. People have been negotiating my whole life, and I feel like they need to stop speaking, stop talking, stop negotiating, and just act. We need to reduce emissions now. We need to leave fossil fuels in the ground now. And I'm feeling quite frustrated at the moment because that's not the message that we've been getting this year.
You're standing in front of a welcome sign.
Yeah. That's quite ironic, isn't it? And I'm also standing in front of a sign that reads, "I care," and I don't feel like many people care here among the negotiators.
Will this stop your climate activism?
No, it won't stop my climate activism. However, I may choose to fight this in a different way because I feel like my faith in the UNFCCC is shaken right now.